Hello there guys and girls, this is Pixel and today I've got a very interesting video. Now, I've seen videos around on YouTube of how expensive items really are. You've seen the $6,000 car, you've seen my video of my $1,000 to $2,000 inventory, and I thought, how much money would every item in Rocket League be worth? So if you were lucky enough to somehow have every single item, how much would that be worth? Obviously, the most expensive items are on PC, such as the white hat, the alpha cap, the boost, the wheels, etc, etc. So the values I've used in this video are for the PC. Now, I did maths at school, I did it at AS level, and I was pretty good at it. So my maths is correct based on the pricing guide that I'm using. So although the maths is correct, the pricing guide might not be, in your opinion. It's a very comprehensive guide. I'll leave a link in the description. It's the Rocket League multiverse spreadsheet, and it was accurate as of the 17th of February. But as you can see on the page, it says, please get in touch with us with price suggestions, okay? So the community, as I've mentioned before, dictates the price of items, because Rocket League doesn't set a price, unlike FIFA, when they introduce, like, pricing boundaries of players. Rocket League has set no boundary. Like, you could sell a rubber ducky, for instance, for, say, 1 key or 100 keys to the right person. So that's why it's a bit difficult, but also why it's very interesting, to be honest. So what I've done, I've used this spreadsheet and taken every item with an actual value and added it up to come up with a rough figure. I've not included any rares because, to be honest, they basically equal nothing. I know you could say that 5 rares could equal a very rare in trade-up terms, but that just gets too confusing, so I've negated rares and crates from this inventory that is worth this amount. The spreadsheet is very good. It actually includes prices for PC and PS4. Now, obviously, because the really expensive items are on PC, this is a PC price, but I thought I'd do something interesting and compare the prices of painted exotic wheels on the PS4, which is what I primarily use for my painted wheels collection, and the PC, and see how it checks out, and I think you'll be very interested to hear the results. So out of the 12 wheels that you can get in crates, so that's 8 exotics, 3 very rares, and 1 import wheel, 9 of them are more expensive on PS4, which leaves 3 to be more expensive on PC. But you need to realize for this video, you may not have known this, but keys on the PS4 are more valuable than keys on the PC. 100 keys on the PS4 is worth £80, and 100 keys on the PC is worth £75. So when you look at it like that, one of the 3 that are supposedly more expensive on the PC in terms of key value, which is Discotheque, they're kind of the same price on both platforms, because they're 70 keys for a full painted set on the PC and 68 keys for a full painted set on the PS4. But the increased value of keys on the PS4 kind of negates that completely. I'll do a comparison for each painted wheel set on the PC and the PS4, and then we'll move on with the video. So, on PC, the full painted Zomba set, this is all according to this spreadsheet. It's the last time I'm going to say that, but this is all according to the spreadsheet. Zombas are worth 225 keys on the PC, yet 258.5 keys on the PS4. ARAs are worth just 91 keys on the PC and 161.5 keys on the PS4, which is quite a big difference. Discotheques are 70 on the PC and 68 on the PS4, so no real difference there. Pulseless wheels are 65 on the PC and 69 on the PS4, so again, not really a difference. Lightning wheels are valued at 185 keys on the PC and 227 keys on the PS4. Now, particularly the red lightnings, they are valued at least 20 keys higher on the PS4 than the PC, which is obviously good for me, because that's where my red lightnings are at. Lobo wheels are valued at 26 keys on the PC and 35.75 on the PS4. Looper wheels, 142 on the PC and 195 on the PS4. And this is the one that shocked me the most, okay, the photon wheels. They are more valuable on the PC for some reason. They are valued at 65 keys on the PC and only 48 keys on the PS4, which I thought was very interesting. Now, moving to FSL wheels, we're at 98 keys for a full painted set on the PC and 104 on the PS4. So again, not much difference. Spiralis wheels, just 51 keys on the PC, but 71 keys on the PS4, which also surprised me. Troika wheels, they're 15 keys on the PC and 24 on the PS4. And then Chakrams, another surprise, 38 keys on the PC and 28 keys on the PS4. So why are photon wheels and chakram wheels more valuable on the PC than the PS4? I don't know. Is it a design thing? Is it a supply and demand thing? I'm really not sure, but that's what I concluded. So the majority of painted wheels from crates are quite a lot more valuable on the PS4 than the PC. That's as far as I went into researching PS4 prices, because this video is about PC prices, because obviously the premium items bump up the value of a garage a lot, okay? Because, like I said at the beginning, you've seen videos of, like, the $6,000 car, you've seen thousands of dollar inventories, but you've got a whole garage. Why limit it down to one car? How valuable can a garage in Rocket League be? And obviously, there's potential for it to be unlimited, because you could have duplicates of items, but we're just going to go for one of every item. So adding up all the values for the wheels that I just mentioned that you can get in crates, if you had every single painted wheel, that would be valued at 1,075 keys, which is, that's $1,000. That's a pretty good start. The import bodies and the boost from crates just adds up to 11 keys together on the PC. That's not the main talking point of this video. We then have the premium items. We've got the white hat, which at this point there are currently 6 confirmed in the game. That is valued at 3,500 keys. The Alpha Wheels, 1,300 keys. The Alpha Boost, 950 keys. The Alpha Cap, 240 keys, and the Beta Nugget 125 keys, adding up to a premium value of 6,115 keys. You may look at the pricing guide and said, wait a minute, it's not accurate. For example, the Alpha Wheels say 1,200 to 1,400 keys. So if it's ever like that, I'll just take the middle value and say the difference between 1,200 and 1,400, the middle is 1,300. So I'll take that as the value. So no less, no more. So if we add together the value of the painted crate wheels and also the imports and the boosts and the premium items, we are left with 7,301 keys, which is a lot, but it does not stop there by any means. I literally spent an hour writing out numbers on 3 A3 pieces of paper for this video. I am a nerd. Oh, okay. So next we've got something that was very surprising in terms of value, and that is toppers. Now, there's different tiers of toppers. Obviously, the better the tier, such as tier 1, tier 2, the more valuable they are when they're painted. You know, tier 1, you want the painted Wildcat ears. You want the painted, you know, crown. But then as you go down the tiers, it becomes a lot less valuable. So if you take a look at the spreadsheet here, I've just added up the tier values and then times it by the amount of toppers that are in that tier. So we've got 14 key value on tier 1, and I've times that by 3 to get the value of the Wildcat ears, the unicorn, and the Royal Crown toppers all painted together. Rest, it was a little bit difficult because obviously you don't know how many that is. So what I did, I took away every topper that's in tiers 1 to 4, then went to my garage and added together all the toppers that I had left, because I think I have every normal topper, and then times that value for all the painted items in tier 5, which led to 5 keys for all painted items for the rest of the toppers at 87 toppers. So you'll see where this next value comes from. Adding together the value of all tier 1 to 5 items painted, that is a staggering 592 keys, because let's be honest, there are a lot of toppers, there's a lot of colors, so when you think about it, that's hundreds of items, so that's fair enough. 592 keys right there that you didn't even know about. Now, using the same concept for uncommon items, which are usually just wheels like Tunica wheels, Sunburst wheels, Vortex wheels, of course, everyone likes them, you know, the tier 1 wheels. Doing the same method with the uncommons as the toppers, that came out at 204 keys. So that's nearly 800 keys that you don't think about when you think of a Rocket League garage. You think of the white hat, you think of the white Zombas, the red lightnings. You don't think of just normal items, you know what I mean? Now, adding together the toppers and the uncommons to our previous value, that comes up to 8,097 keys, which is pretty insane. However, there is a way without having any duplicate items that the most expensive Rocket League garage could be worth way over $10,000, and I'll explain that right now. If we move down here, we have certifications, okay? This is a slippery slope. Black market decals, imports, boost trails, it doesn't really do a lot. But painted exotics, certifications are a gold mine. They can increase the value by hundreds of keys. Some people say Crimson Lightnings with a tier 1 striker certification have sold for over 400 keys. I'm not going to go that extreme, but there's definitely something interesting to look at there. According to the PC valuation, Titanium White Zombas are the most valuable painted exotic wheel in the game at 55 to 60 keys. So with that being the most expensive exotic wheel, you can assume that the higher end valuation of the certification can be applied, such as 150 plus, 70 plus, 50 plus, as we move down the tiers. The logic suggests that Titanium White Zombas will be increased by up to 150, possibly more keys with a striker certification. So if you had a Titanium White Zomba, no duplicates, but a Titanium White Zomba with every certification in every tier, adding all of those together, that would be 490 extra keys of just certified white zombies. And the way you do that, of course, you do 150 plus 70 for the first 2 tiers, then you do 50 times 3 because there's 3 tier 3 certifications to make it 150. You add that together for all the tiers and all the certifications, making nearly 500 keys extra value for your white zombies without duplicates. If you do the same thing with just red lightnings and black zombies after that, you would have already over 1,000 keys, taking you past 9,000. So if you did that with every exotic wheel, that would take you past $10,000 worth of video game items in Rocket League. That's insane. So naturally, it's impossible to calculate the value of the most valuable Rocket League garage because theoretically, it's unlimited. Because, you know, there's nothing from stopping you, although it be astronomical, there's nothing from stopping you getting red lightning wheels in every crate with striker certification or something like that. So theoretically, you could have an endless supply of money. But also, you have to realize that although some people do try and do PayPal transactions for Rocket League items, that's not very, you know, reliable because one would have to do it before the other. Because, you know, they're not on the same platform. So one would have to give the item and then get paid, or one would have to pay and give the item, and it just gets messy at that point. So you can't really translate this into real money terms, but based on the key value and how much keys are worth, you're looking at well over £10,000 or $10,000. But that does it for this video. I hope your brain's not hurting too much. There are a lot of numbers to comprehend, but bottom line is there's a lot of money involved in this game, a lot of money to be had, and if you did have a lot of items, for instance, the white hat, there's 6 confirmed. If you had all 6, $20,000 right there. But without counting duplicates, you could still have an inventory worth over $10,000, which is bonkers. But that does it for this video. If you did enjoy it, then be sure to leave a like on it to let me know that you want to see maybe more videos like this, kind of game theory type videos. Subscribe today to join the Pixel Army. I've been Pixel, you've been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.